if you need me, let me know.
Okay, so in this episode of Gav Details, we are going to be doing some spot correction on a new 2019 Dodge Durango. Truck's only got about 1,400 miles. When it was new with about 400 miles on it, it was washed with Chemical Guys Clean Slate and decontaminated with both Iron-X and a NanoSkin clay towel. The NanoSkin Glide was used as the clay lube. I will link the products below. If you use the Amazon links to order the products, the channel does make a small commission to continue being able to pump out content. So the truck's in really good shape. From what I've seen, Dodges have relatively medium to hard clear coat, at least the ones that I've noticed and the ones that I've worked on. The 2013 that I worked on previously had little to no wash-induced swirls and marring after even a year in between protection or last step product applications. So there are some trouble spots on this truck. You might be able to see there, if I can focus on the new camera. You can see there in the light there is a scratch here, and it kind of carries onto this back section here. So we'll do a little bit of polishing there. We'll start off with a yellow Rupes polishing pad and like Menzerna 3500 as a finishing polish to see if we can get rid of that. Like I said, for the most part, the truck's in pretty good shape. There are some other areas, like on the fender here. I don't know if you can kind of see right here, just to the right side of the bulb, or just now it's just to the left. You see here, kind of going up and down. So that's a little area. Okay, so now that the area has been dried, try to get the light positioned here correctly to where you can see. You can see here that's still just wet, but you can see. Let's see if we zoom. We're using the ScanGrip pen light, but as you can see, kind of around the outside of the light bulb right there, you can see a little bit of swirling, a little bit of wash-induced marring. And you can see, like, the door looks pretty good on the top, but on the bottom you start to get some spots here. You can kind of see a little bit, and I'm still trying to figure out the mirrorless camera and the settings for lighting and all that, so bear with me. But here you can see some right above the bulb here. So there's one spot that's on the roof that's really bad, unfortunately. Dealer washes, or possibly in transport. So as you can see here, that's not good. You don't need any kind of special lighting to see that. So that we'll probably try to go at with Lake Country microfiber cutting pad with the border cable on like a 3-inch pad, and some FG400 from Menzerna to kind of knock down the imperfections, and then go back over it with a finishing polish. Okay, so here's the yellow Rupes pad, and here is our area. So if we try to focus here, Now at the right angle you can still see the defects in the light. Now if I go straight over top, let me go one more step up on the ladder here. So there's markings right in the corner where the tape is, but you can't see it with the camera directly over it. If we bring the camera down, you can see a little bit, and then there's a little bit here with the light there. But like if I were to take a picture like this, you can't see it. So number one, you want to save clear coat. Number two, you don't want to heat up the clear coat by polishing or compounding too much. And number three, sometimes you have to know when enough is enough. I mean, this in the daylight, if somebody with a regular eye is watching or looking, they won't notice it. The truck's going to get ceramic coated, and to be honest, it's the roof. Not too many people see it. The owner will see it when the truck is washed, but again, you kind of have to, know when to say when. Okay, so the driver door has a couple spots, as you'll see here, which we need to focus the light. So you can kind of see here. Right there on the edge of the door, and then along the bridge of the door. You can kind of see right here towards right at the crease of the door. So that's what we're going around correcting prior to the Crystal Serum Light. Okay, so we just polished the bottom of the door. So as you can see, the light, and as we go up onto this part of the door, the top part of the door has not been polished yet. And you can see some imperfections. Like I said, truck's new. Thankfully it's not battered by the dealership, but there's some marking there. Not really sure what it is. Okay, so the truck is spot polished and ready to be gone over with CarPro Eraser. So you got the piano black trim here, which is swirl free. We had some areas on the truck that needed a little bit of polishing. For whatever reason, the passenger side of the truck was a little bit worse than the driver's side, and we're not even talking like a lot, but there were some spots along the ridges here. So let's multitask and get the focus here with the light. Okay, so there was on the body lines some markings here by the heat extractor. See the door here. Some marks along the edge here. So all in all, the truck looks good, and it is going to get GTechniq Crystal Serum Light. So that will be in the next installment of this series. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and for more detailing videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.